Hello everyone and welcome to my channel The Ultimate Book Maniacs. I know a lot of people have many different theories about the prince that was promised, Azhor A'hai, and the three heads of the dragon. I just wanted to share my theory with you and see what your views are. Let's see what we know about these prophecies and which character fulfills which prophecy. First, we'll look at the prince that was promised prophecy. According to Archmaester Marvin, the prince should have been born beneath a bleeding star. We know that Daenerys was reborn in a way when she stepped into the funeral pyre of Khal Drogo under the bleeding star. All her fears were burned away and she came out of it as a fierce leader. There is no bleeding star when Jon was born or was resurrected. At least there wasn't as far as we know. Since the prophecy was in High Valyrian, where the word used for prince and princess is the same, the prophecy might have come from Old Valyria, which means it could be either male or a female. Mr. Amen said, "The language misled us all for 1,000 years. So this prophecy has to be at least 1,000 years old." A wood switch had told King Jaehaerys that the prince that was promised would be born out of their line, meaning he or she will have to be a Targaryen. The prince will be born amidst salt and smoke. Daenerys was born amidst a great storm, which indicates salt, and the smoke could be from the funeral pyre. Mr. Aemon thinks that the dragons are proof that Daenerys is the prince that was promised. So the return of the dragons must be a sign too. That's what we know about the prince that was promised. Let's move on to Azhor A'hai now. According to this prophecy, there will come a day after a long summer when the stars bleed and the cold breath of darkness falls heavy on the world. In this dread hour, a warrior shall draw from the fire a burning sword, and that sword shall be Lightbringer, the red sword of heroes. And he who clasps it shall be Azhor A'hai come again, and the darkness shall flee before him. So from this prophecy we know that a bleeding star is a sign of Azhor Ahai's return. This prophecy came from the ancient books of Ashai. This prophecy is 5,000 years old. There is no mention of Azhor A'hai being a Targaryen. That's probably why Melisandre thought that Stannis was Azhor A'hai. Jon's mother is Lyanna was confirmed on the show, but there wasn't much about his father. I'm 99% sure that it's Rhaegar, especially if Lyanna intended to name him Jaehaerys. Even if it turns out that Jon was not a Targaryen, it won't affect this prophecy as much as it will the prince that was promised. He must wield a sword that shall be Lightbringer. We know that Daenerys doesn't wield a sword, but Jon does. He shall be born amidst salt and smoke. I think it applies to both Jon and Daenerys. Jon was born at a time when the kingdom was burning and amidst the tears of many people. From all the prophecies, it seems like Azhor A'hai has to be a male. We can see that a lot of things are different in these prophecies, but at the same time, we can find things which are common in both. This is the reason why it is so confusing. In the books and in the show, Melisandre and the others have used Azhor A'hai and Prince that was promised interchangeably. Melisandre and the others think that the prince that was promised and Azhor A'hai are the same, but I don't think so. Mr. Aemon had told Sam that the dragon must have 3 heads. I believe the prophecy is about the Great War, and the world will need 3 heroes to defeat the White Walkers. The prophecy was so old that it got mixed up over the time, and people started confusing them with one another. My guess is some parts of the prophecy got swapped too. Like in number 8, the dark eye falling upon the prince could be for Azhor A'hai. Or maybe the dark eye will fall upon the prince, or rather princess, later. In number 7, will wake the dragons could be for the prince. So if you will look at this chart for the prince that was promised, Daenerys meets 7 of these criteria, whereas Jon only meets 3. As for Azhor A'hai, John meets 5 of these criteria, whereas Daenerys only meets 3. So, in my opinion, Daenerys is the prince that was promised, and Jon is Azhor Ahai come again. My beliefs are strengthened because of Melisandre's line, I pray for a glimpse of Azhor Ahai, and R'hllor shows me only snow. We know from Melisandre's past mistakes that she has misinterpreted the signs before, but it was her mistake. Her visions are never wrong, never. In the books, she saw a weirwood tree with a wolf's face, which meant Bran. She foresaw the coming of a girl on a horse, which she misinterpreted for Arya. She sensed that Jon was in danger. So her seeing snow when she prayed for a glimpse of Azhor Ahai, I don't think that's a coincidence. Daenerys and Jon are the two heads of the dragon. As for the third one, many people think that it's Tyrion, based on the fact that Aerys might have raped Joanna Lannister when she attended a tourney at King's Landing. But we don't have any proof of that, other than the fact that Aerys lusted for Joanna. In my opinion, the third head of the dragon is Bran. We all know that Bran is very important in the coming war. When the long night came the last time, the first man, Children of the Forest, Night's Watch, the last hero, and Azhor Ahai, they all fought together to defeat the White Walkers with dragon glass weapons. In the show, all the children are dead now, and they died trying to protect Bran. He is the last Green Seer. Benjen Stark said when the Night King does cross the wall, Bran will be waiting for him. It only makes sense for Bran to be the third head of the dragon. He can also see where the children hid their dragon glass weapons, which will be very helpful in the coming war. So the three heads of the dragons are Daenerys, who is the prince that was promised, Jon, who is Azhor Ahai, and Bran is the last Green Seer or the three-eyed raven. Many people believe that Daenerys will be Nissa, aka Azhor Ahai's wife, whom he sacrificed to make Lightbringer. But I have a different theory which I'll post soon. I'm also making a Q&A video, so if you have any questions, don't forget to ask them. So, what do you think of these theories? Don't forget to tell us in the comments. If you like this video, please click on the like button below and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you in my next video.